Okay, we're all set to go for the toss. Match number 14, of course, it is by Emirates, and they're captained by Kyron Pollard. We also have Sharjah Warriorz, who's with us for the Warriors for the toss, and also match referee Rashad Manha. Rashad, welcome. Righto, who's got the coin, boys?
Tails.
Got it. It's up in the air. Bit of dancing from
Heads.
Heads it is. Kyron, what have you decided to do and why?
We're going to bowl first. Get an opportunity to see what the pitch has to offer, as I've always said, and let's see if we can limit them.
Now, what about the day games? Has strategy changed at all much?
I guess it changed within, but again, we haven't played a day game here before in this tournament, so you're not sure what's going to happen. So for us, they played on the same pitch last night. Looks a good wicket is used, so it'll be a fourth innings for us. But having said that, the pitches here are usually good.
Okay, now you played well in the last game. What was the difference from the previous games from your perspective?
I think we were able to get over the line. Before that, we had a game in the bag that we should have won, and we let it slip away. Just as when we played against these guys, we should not have won, and we ended up on the winning side. And I think the guys sort of, put that right. We played a sort of complete game of cricket, in the last game. But as I have said to the guys, unfortunately, 24 hours, 48 hours later, we have to come and try to replicate this because it's a long tournament and the game comes thick and fast.
Important game for you guys, because if you play well, you're sitting fourth at the moment, you play well today, you could go to 2, which would be nice.
Yeah, it'd be nice, but I've also said that we're not looking too far ahead of where we position. We're looking to introspect as to where we need to be better, and once we are better and we play a good game of cricket, then climbing the ladder and points table and other teams, we look at that afterwards.
What about your team?
I think same team.
Okay, Kyron, enjoy it. Sharjah. No Tim Southey. I presume Tim's not playing. What are the changes for starters? Let's get into that.
Yeah, Southey's one because we got back-to-back games, and even the next fixture that we have, we're going to go back-to-back as well, plus the travel. So I think it's just one of those rotation policy sort of a change. So Tim is missing out, and unfortunately, Kusal Mendes was ill, so he hasn't traveled with the squad. So that's another change. Because of those, we've ended up making 3 definite changes, and we'll see how the fourth one goes. So we got James Root coming in for Kusal Mendes, and we got Patirana coming in for Tim Southey, and then we got Ethan coming in for Wasim Akram, and let's see with the impact player.
Tim David?
Tim David has gone back,
yeah.
So he's not in the squad as well. So that's another change that we are forced to make. So yeah, plenty of changes.
Right, this is a case of all hands on deck. Is this where the senior players have got to play a serious role to bring the younger boys along and the senior players perform?
Yeah, certainly. If you look at the last 2 games as well, we have taken both games to the wire, and if you look at it, we could easily sit back and think, what, we should have won that. So I think it's those little 1% that we missed out, or as we say, the critical moments of the game that we haven't been able to really get hold of. So hopefully from the lessons we've learned from the last 2 games, hopefully we can put our best foot forward and try and get those right and hopefully get a result on our belt.
So how's the change room? When a side's not playing well, sometimes the change room can be a bit different.
No, the changing room is absolutely
right.
fine. There's a lot of jokes still flying around, a lot of belief. I think you need that. I think the culture at Warriors allows you to do that. So the mood in the camp is pretty positive. We know how ILT works. You can lose a couple and then suddenly find yourself on a winning streak and win 3 in a row, and it has been the case in the past as well. So yeah, we haven't given up. We still think we are good enough to get the job done, and hopefully today is a start.
Good stuff, Skipper. Go well. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Righto, so the news in the middle is my Emirates have won the toss, and they've elected to bowl first.